This is Aaron with a quick one, brought to you by Movie Night Autopsy. Spider-Man has been through a lot in the past 2 decades. Our friendly neighborhood hero has been web-slinging his way through peaks and valleys, effectively jump-starting the modern comic book movie craze before dancing his way into reviled infamy, and finally coming home to find redemption in the MCU. So when I first heard about a standalone, full-length animated iteration of our arachnid idol, my immediate response was one of cautious optimism. And now, having seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I'm pleased to announce it's not only a satisfactory addition to the franchise, it is quite honestly amazing. We all know how the story goes, as the movie itself not only acknowledges but delights in reminding us. Only this time, the story follows young Miles Morales, who, after being bitten by a radioactive spider and acquiring mysterious powers, stumbles upon a nefarious plot by the evil Kingpin, the consequences of which could threaten the entire world. By chance, Kingpin's machinations accidentally bring multiple spider heroes from across parallel universes into Miles' own. A middle-aged Peter Parker, Gwen Stacy as Spider-Woman, the brooding, monochromatic Spider-Man noir voiced gloriously by Nicolas Cage, a Japanese schoolgirl with a spider mech named Penny Parker, and last but not least, the irreverently cartoonish Spider-Ham, aka Peter Porker. While the ensemble aspect lends itself to plenty of character-based humor, the central story is essentially between the youthful optimism of the novice Morales and the jaded, experienced Parker who reluctantly takes Miles under his wing, all the while working to foil Kingpin in his collection of villains and ultimately return everyone to their proper realities. It's a story that manages to be simultaneously simple in structure while working through complex issues like personal responsibility, self-determination, strained family bonds, and ultimately what it means to be a hero: the good, the bad, and the ugly. The multiverse aspect leads to plenty of self-referential meta-humor, and while that does tend to be risky, this movie manages to pull it off with precision and irreverence by using its own self-awareness to enhance the writing and characters rather than rely on it. The visual style is decidedly comic book in nature, with text boxes and bubbles and sound effects popping on screen to enhance and engage the audience in the movie's world. The action is high-paced and fluid, and the dialogue is rife with the sarcastic quick wit inherent to our web-slinging hero. But when the action slows down and the quiet and thoughtful moments, the movie manages some serious emotional depth, especially between Miles and his father. There are some genuinely heartfelt moments that manage to take what might have been just another fun animated romp and transform it into a legitimately fantastic film. The only criticism I could offer is that the action scenes tend to be incredibly fast-paced and visually busy, making it somewhat difficult to follow, especially near the end. And they offer very little reprieve for your eyes or your attention. However, they were so entertaining and engaging that this never became a serious detraction to the story. I sincerely recommend this film to anyone, from casual filmgoer to superfan alike. It manages sophistication and simplicity. It entertains, engages, and informs. It attends to the senses without pandering or condescension. And most importantly, it creates its own self-contained comic book world without relying on a larger expanded universe to legitimize or enhance it. It's easy to see why Spider-Man was the favorite of the late, great Stan Lee. He represents the best that exists in all of us, not just greatness itself, but the potential for greatness in everyone. Not a symbol to look up to, but an ideal to adopt and emulate, and this film captures that concept perfectly. I give this movie 9 out of 10 post-credit scenes. This has been Aaron with a quick one, brought to you by Movie Night Autopsy.
What's up, crew? If you got any idea of what you would like for us to talk about on The Minute or on Movie Night Autopsy podcast, hit us up on the social medias. You can hit us up on Twitter at movie_autopsy. Check us out on Facebook at Movie Night Autopsy. Always feel free to email us, contact@movienightautopsy.com.